It's 2025, and despite EV hype, flashy European designs, and the rise of Korean innovation, Japanese cars are still everywhere. From the bustling streets of New York to the remote backroads of Africa, one thing remains constant: the dominance of brands like Toyota, Honda, and Nissan. But how is this still possible? In an industry evolving faster than ever, with AI-driven vehicles, luxury EVs, and billion-dollar marketing wars, Japan's auto giants have somehow stayed on top. It's not just about reliability anymore, it's about trust, precision, and a philosophy deeply rooted in their culture. While competitors chase trends, Japanese automakers play the long game, mastering quality, efficiency, and global reach like no one else. They're not always the flashiest, but they're always there. Dependable, durable, and in many ways, unbeatable. In this video, we dive into the secret behind Japan's continued automotive reign. This is more than a story about cars. It's a blueprint for global dominance in a world obsessed with speed, status, and disruption. Stick around, you're about to see why Japanese cars still rule the roads. Let's start with what made Japanese cars famous in the first place. Reliability is the cornerstone of Japanese automotive excellence. Toyota didn't just manufacture vehicles, it built a foundation of trust. Honda wasn't merely about engines. It earned a name for rock-solid performance. Following close behind, Mazda, Subaru, and Nissan refined their craft with remarkable consistency. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, American vehicles were plagued with quality issues and European brands leaned heavily into luxury. Amidst this, Japanese carmakers quietly took over the streets with durable sedans and fuel-efficient engineering. Models like the Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic became symbols of dependability. Fast forward to 2025, and this isn't just nostalgia, it's a strategy. Japanese automakers still dominate long-term reliability rankings. Their cars are flashy from the start, they're built to endure. That philosophy continues to earn them loyal customers worldwide, proving that when it comes to transportation, trust and longevity never go out of style. Japan's continued automotive dominance owes much to its unrivaled global manufacturing prowess. At the heart of this is Toyota's legendary just-in-time production system, an ultra-effective, lean method that ensures minimal waste and maximum precision. But what truly elevates Japanese production isn't just method, it's mindset. The philosophy of Kaizen, or continuous improvement, permeates every factory floor, from welders to final inspections. This isn't limited to Japanese soil. Japanese automakers strategically establish production hubs across the globe. Toyota operates major plants in the US, Thailand, and South Africa. Nissan has a strong European footprint, while Honda is expanding in India and Brazil. By producing cars near their customers, they minimize logistics costs, respond quicker to market demands, and forge tighter relationships with local economies. This decentralized, adaptive approach ensures global competitiveness. It's not just manufacturing, it's mastery. Their ability to embed quality and consistency in every market makes Japanese automakers a step ahead in 2025. While the world rushed into electric vehicles, Japan chose a different route, refining hybrid technology rather than abandoning internal combustion altogether. This wasn't hesitation, it was calculated precision. The Toyota Prius, though not the most stylish, became the symbol of hybrid innovation. In 2025, it remains one of the most efficient vehicles on the planet. Toyota's hybrid lineup is vast and trusted, from the RAV4 hybrid to the Camry hybrid, offering consumers proven technology that blends performance with savings. Honda too has doubled down on hybrids, with the CR-V hybrid and Insight delivering value in both city driving and long hauls. These aren't experimental cars, they're road-tested, consumer-approved solutions for today's high fuel cost world. But that doesn't mean Japan is avoiding EVs. Instead, automakers like Toyota, Nissan, and Mazda are entering the market with thoughtful timing. Toyota's BZ series, Nissan's newly refined Leaf and Ariya, and Mazda's upcoming EV offerings are all shaped by lessons learned, not marketing pressure. They're rolling out EVs that prioritize durability, battery longevity, and user-friendliness. Japan isn't trying to be first, they're aiming to be the best. Their philosophy is about mastering the technology, not rushing to headline-grabbing releases. As a result, their hybrids continue to dominate today's roads, while their EVs quietly build momentum for the future. Japanese cars might not always steal the spotlight with flashy designs or jaw-dropping performance specs, but they win in the real world. Whether it's the bustling backstreets of Tokyo, the unforgiving heat of the Australian outback, or the rugged terrain of Latin America, vehicles like the Toyota Hilux, Honda Fit, and Suzuki Jimny are trusted allies. Why? Because they're built with one thing in mind: practicality. These cars are fuel efficient, easy to maintain, and supported by a global network of mechanics familiar with their design. Spare parts are widely available and affordable, making them especially popular in regions where cost and reliability matter more than brand prestige. While luxury brands chase affluent buyers and tech firms race toward futuristic features, Japanese automakers stay grounded. They build vehicles for families, small businesses, and everyday drivers. People who need a car that simply works every time. This unwavering focus on usability and long-term value is what gives Japanese cars their edge. They're not just transportation, they're dependable tools for life. And in a world where practicality is power, Japanese cars continue to reign supreme. What truly distinguishes Japanese automakers from the rest isn't just engineering, it's culture. In an era dominated by flashy launches, celebrity endorsements, and viral marketing gimmicks, Japan remains grounded, calm, focused, and quietly relentless. They avoid the noise and concentrate on the craft. Japanese companies don't make bold claims just for attention. They underpromise and overdeliver, a trait that has earned them enduring respect in the global auto industry. That quiet confidence is reflected in their vehicles. Understated designs, smart features, and a reputation for performance that lasts far beyond the showroom glow. Their cars are built not for Instagram likes, but for real-life mileage. The result? A level of customer loyalty and brand trust that most competitors can only dream of. This cultural DNA, rooted in discipline, humility, and an obsession with quality, continues to guide every decision, from R&D to after-sales support. So why are Japanese cars still dominating the world in 2025? Because they never stopped doing what made them great. They stuck to their values. They focused on the driver. They mastered their craft. While the rest of the world races ahead chasing trends, Japan stays grounded, and in that discipline they continue to lead. This isn't just a story about cars, it's a lesson in patience, excellence, and the quiet power of staying true to who you are. So Japanese cars didn't dominate the world by accident. They earned it, mile by mile, year after year. Through slow, steady refinement, they've become more than machines. They're symbols of consistency, humility, and respect for the craft. In 2025, when so many companies are chasing what's next, Japan quietly perfects what matters. Not every model comes with jaw-dropping horsepower or futuristic tech demos, but what you do get is something rarer: peace of mind. You get a car that works every time for a long time. And that's the real story here, not hype, not headlines, just excellence delivered with discipline. The Japanese automakers aren't trying to win the race to be loudest or fastest, they're playing a different game. Like the samurai, focused, patient, and precise. In a world chasing trends, they sharpen their blade. That's why their cars still dominate. Because while the rest of the world speeds ahead without direction, Japan drives with purpose. If you found this story eye-going, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. We're just getting started with more deep dives like this one. Thanks for watching.